Why ASD Level 1 may resemble narcissism. Understanding the overlap. Autism spectrum disorder, ASD Level 1, commonly referred to as high-functioning autism, presents unique challenges primarily related to social communication and behavioral patterns. At first glance, some traits exhibited by individuals with ASD Level 1 can bear a striking resemblance to those of Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD. This video aims to explore the characteristics of both conditions in greater depth, clarifying the behaviors that may appear similar and emphasizing the need for a nuanced understanding of each, which can lead to a more enlightened perspective. Individuals diagnosed with ASD Level 1 generally display average to above-average cognitive abilities, but tend to grapple with specific social and emotional challenges. Notable characteristics include the following. Number 1. Social communication difficulties. These individuals often find it hard to pick up on social nuances, such as mimicry, tone of voice, and nonverbal cues. This might manifest in awkward social interactions where they misinterpret the emotions of others or fail to engage in typical back-and-forth conversation. Number 2. Intense focus on restricted interests. Many individuals with ASD Level 1 develop a deep passion for particular topics, ranging from trains to mathematics. This can lead them to dominate discussions about their interests, which may come off as self-absorbed to others, despite their intent being simply to share their passion. Number 3. Heightened need for routine and predictability. A desire for consistency in their daily lives is common among individuals with ASD. Changes to established routines can induce significant anxiety, and this need for structure can sometimes be perceived by others as inflexibility or control. In contrast, Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD, encompasses a distinct set of traits associated with grandiosity and a pervasive need for admiration. Key characteristics of NPD include the following. Number 1. Increased sense of self-importance. Individuals with narcissism often harbor an exaggerated sense of their talents and achievements, believing themselves to be superior to others. This self-perception may lead them to dismiss others' contributions or concerns. Number 2. Critical need for validation. A narcissist's self-esteem is frequently contingent on the admiration and validation received from peers. They may go to great lengths to secure attention and recognition, often engaging in manipulative behaviors to maintain their image. Number 3. Empathy deficits. A significant lack of empathy is a defining trait in narcissism. Individuals often struggle to understand or care about the emotions and needs of others, focusing instead on their own desires and interests. The behaviors associated with ASD Level 1 and narcissism may appear similar in several ways. Some overlaps include the following. Number 1. Social missteps. An individual with ASD Level 1 may unintentionally monopolize conversations, often discussing their special interest without recognizing the necessity for balanced dialogue. This behavior can lead others to interpret them as egotistical, whereas their underlying motivation is a genuine desire for connection, albeit through a lens altered by their social challenges. Number 2. Unintentional insensitivity in conversations. Because individuals with ASD may lack the instinct to pick up on subtle social cues, their responses can come off as blunt or insensitive. This is particularly evident when they fail to acknowledge the feelings of others, not due to a lack of care, but due to difficulty understanding social dynamics. Number 3. Intense focus and rigid thinking. A marked preoccupation with certain subjects can be perceived as self-centeredness. In reality, these interests provide joy and a sense of mastery to individuals with autism, contrasting sharply with a narcissist's exploitative tendencies. Number 4. Rigidity in routines. Individuals with ASD often require established routines to mitigate anxiety. Disruptions to their schedules can lead to distress, which might be misinterpreted as demanding or controlling behavior typical of narcissism. However, this rigidity stems from a need for comfort rather than a desire to exert power over others. While some behaviors may appear similar on the surface, it's crucial to understand the underlying motivations and emotional frameworks. This nuanced understanding is key to fostering compassion and patience. It's important to remember that individuals with ASD Level 1 are navigating the world through their unique social lens, not exhibiting inherently narcissistic traits. Education and awareness are pivotal in dismantling the stigma that surrounds both ASD and narcissism. As society grows more informed, we can cultivate environments that emphasize understanding and acceptance, benefiting individuals across the autism spectrum as well as those with narcissistic traits. The nuanced differences between ASD behaviors and traits associated with narcissism highlight the importance of informed perspectives in our interactions. By approaching individuals with ASD with empathy and an appreciation for their unique challenges, we can diminish misconceptions.